Most people are not stuck because they are lazy, untalented, or unlucky. They are stuck because they are overwhelmed by invisible complexity, constantly making hundreds of small decisions every single day without even realizing it. Decisions that slowly drain their energy, cloud their thinking, and keep them trapped in cycles of stress, procrastination, and inconsistency. And the real problem is not that life is too hard, it's that life has become unnecessarily complicated. Because we are trying to operate in a modern, fast-moving world using outdated mental systems that were never designed for this level of information, pressure, and speed. And this is exactly where artificial intelligence becomes not just useful, but transformative. Because for the first time in history, you have access to a tool that can think with you, plan with you, and even challenge you. A tool that can reduce complexity, eliminate friction, and give you clarity in seconds instead of hours. But here's the truth that most people are missing. AI will not change your life just because you use it. It will change your life when you learn how to use it intentionally, strategically, and consistently. Because the difference between someone who benefits from AI and someone who doesn't is not access. It's mindset. It's the ability to shift from passive consumption to active creation, from reacting to life to designing it. And one of the most powerful shifts you can make starting today is to stop thinking of AI as something you occasionally ask questions to and start treating it as a personal system that supports your daily decisions, your goals, and your growth. Because when you do that, everything begins to change, your mornings become clearer, your work becomes more focused, your decisions become sharper, and your progress becomes faster. And it all starts with a simple but powerful habit: intentional mornings. Because the way you start your day determines the direction of everything that follows. And instead of waking up and immediately reacting to your phone, your notifications, or your responsibilities, imagine starting your day with clarity, asking AI to generate a structured plan based on your priorities, your available time, and your energy levels. A plan that tells you exactly what to focus on, what to ignore, and how to move through your day with purpose. And suddenly, instead of feeling scattered, you feel in control. Instead of wasting time deciding what to do next, you simply execute. And this alone can save you hours every week while reducing stress and increasing productivity. And once you experience that level of clarity, you begin to realize that the real power of AI is not just in what it can do, but in what it can remove. Because success is often less about doing more and more about removing what doesn't matter, removing distractions, removing unnecessary decisions, removing friction. And this is where AI becomes your filter, your assistant, and your strategist all in one, helping you identify what truly matters and guiding you away from what doesn't. And this is especially important in a world where attention is constantly under attack, where every app, every notification, and every piece of content is competing for your focus. Because if you don't control your attention, something else will. And most people don't realize that their biggest problem is not lack of time, but lack of focus time. And with AI, you can design systems that protect your attention, whether it's creating distraction-free schedules, setting boundaries, or even generating scripts to say no to things that don't align with your goals. And this may sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful, because every time you say no to something that doesn't matter, you are saying yes to something that does. And over time, these small decisions compound into massive results. And when it comes to productivity, one of the biggest myths is that you need more motivation, when in reality, what you need is less resistance. Because motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. But systems are consistent. And AI allows you to build systems that make action easier, faster, and almost automatic. For example, instead of staring at a blank screen when you need to start a project, you can ask AI to break it down into the smallest possible steps, steps so simple that it becomes almost impossible to procrastinate. And this is a game changer, because it removes the intimidation factor that keeps most people stuck and replaces it with clarity and momentum. And once you build momentum, everything becomes easier, because progress creates motivation, not the other way around. And beyond productivity, one of the most powerful ways to use AI is to improve your thinking, because the quality of your life is directly tied to the quality of your decisions, and most people make decisions based on incomplete information, emotional impulses, or limited perspectives. But with AI, you can simulate different scenarios, analyze outcomes, and explore alternative viewpoints before making a choice, which dramatically increases your ability to make better, more informed decisions, and this is especially valuable when it comes to finances, career moves, or major life changes. Because a single good decision can change your trajectory, and a single bad decision can set you back for years. And AI gives you a level of clarity and foresight that was previously unavailable to most people, and when it comes to making money, this is where things get really interesting. Because AI is not just a productivity tool, it's a leverage tool. It allows you to do more with less, to create more value in less time, and to scale your efforts in ways that were not possible before. Whether it's writing content, learning new skills, automating tasks, or even generating business ideas, AI can significantly increase your earning potential without requiring you to work more hours. And this is the key difference between working hard and working smart. Because in the long run, the people who win are not the ones who work the most, but the ones who leverage tools effectively. And another area where AI can have a massive impact is communication. Because your ability to express ideas clearly, persuasively, and confidently affects almost every aspect of your life, from your career to your relationships, and yet most people struggle with communication. They overthink, they underexpress, or they fail to structure their thoughts effectively. And this is where AI can act as a communication coach, helping you rewrite messages, refine your ideas, and even practice difficult conversations, making you more confident and effective in how you interact with others. And this alone can open doors that would otherwise remain closed, because opportunities often come down to how well you can communicate your value. And when it comes to learning, AI completely changes the game. Because instead of passively consuming information, you can actively engage with it, ask questions, get explanations tailored to your level, and even create personalized learning plans, which makes learning faster, more efficient, and more enjoyable. And in a world where knowledge is constantly evolving, the ability to learn quickly is one of the most valuable skills you can have. And AI gives you a significant advantage in this area. And beyond all of this, one of the most underrated but powerful uses of AI is for self-reflection. Because growth is not just about doing more, it's about understanding yourself better, your habits, your patterns, your strengths, and your weaknesses. And AI can help you reflect on your day, analyze your behavior, and identify areas for improvement, creating a feedback loop that allows you to grow consistently over time. And this is important because most people don't fail because they lack potential. They fail because they lack awareness. And awareness is the first step to change. And when you combine awareness with action, you create progress. And when you create progress consistently, you create transformation. And the beauty of all of this is that you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to have technical skills. And you don't need to invest a lot of money. You just need to start, to experiment, to ask better questions, and to be intentional about how you use the tools available to you. Because at the end of the day, AI is not here to replace you. It's here to amplify you, to enhance your abilities, to reduce your struggles, and to help you become a more effective version of yourself. And the sooner you understand this, the sooner you can start taking advantage of it, because the gap between those who leverage AI and those who don't is only going to grow. And the question is not whether AI will change the world, it's whether you will use it to change your life. And the answer to that question depends on the choices you make starting today. Because every small action you take, every system you build, and every improvement you implement compounds over time. And before you know it, you will look back and realize that your life is no longer defined by stress, confusion, or inconsistency, but by clarity, focus, and progress. And it all started with a simple decision to stop reacting to life and start designing it with intention, using a tool that was available to you all along. And if there is one thing you should remember from all of this, it's that you don't need to do more to change your life. You need to do what matters, consistently, And AI can help you do exactly that, faster, smarter, and with less effort than ever before.